This figure is awesome. What's up, Jared? I'll be here, and today we have the new WWE Ultimate Edition Uncle Howdy. So this is our first ever Uncle Howdy figure. Uncle Howdy kind of like became a thing when Bray Wyatt came back in 2023, and they started getting the momentum, and then obviously, sadly, Bray Wyatt passed away, and we all know Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas. So we have not had a Bo Dallas figure in forever, ever since he got released, and then now came back as Uncle Howdy. They're slowly making the Wyatt 6 as figures because we already have Joe Gacy right here, and they already made Dexter Lumis, which my Dexter Lumis is on its way because I had to back order it, so it should be showing up any week now. But now I finally have Uncle Howdy, and then we have Eric Rowan coming out soon. I think it's gonna be in a 3-pack with Uncle Howdy, which is kind of annoying because then I'm gonna have to get another Uncle Howdy. But also it comes with Nikki Cross, so you get the 2 figures and you get an extra Uncle Howdy. But when this went up for pre-order, they really hadn't revealed the other Uncle Howdy, like Elite 3-pack. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have got this. But Uncle Howdy is such a unique character. I feel like it really works for Ultimate Edition. You have your typical Ultimate Edition packaging here, the picture of the man himself, and then on the back, picture of the figure, and then the actual man himself giving the sister Abigail. It looks like they're to not Finn Balor, Karrion Kross. And then there's a description there if you want to pause the video and read it. And then this side, it obviously says his name. So it's your typical Ultimate Edition packaging and everything. Also in this series for Ultimate Editions is Eddie Guerrero and Tiffany Stratton. I didn't feel like spending almost $40 on Tiffany Stratton, and I already have an Ultimate Edition Eddie Guerrero, so I passed on those two. So we just have Uncle Howdy here today to review. So let's get this figure opened up and let's review him. Alright, so I have Uncle Howdy out of the package, and he comes with a lot of accessories, but also Ultimate Editions always do, so let's go over them right now. So starting off with, he comes with 2 open hands, one with no glove and one with a black glove, kind of like how the Fiend did, and it says Bray. Obviously, the name of his brother, Bray Wyatt, well, his WWE name, because we all know his real name is Wyndham Rotunda. And he's got the little red circles on the knuckles and some texturing there, as you can see on the glove. Then he comes with 2 interchangeable arms, which don't have hands connected to them, which is, I honestly thought I had to look up the picture of the box on ringside, because I thought there was missing hands, because usually the arms always come with hands, but it does not. You use the same hands that obviously it comes with, but it's very texturized. It's supposed to go with the jacket it came with. Instead of having a full rubber jacket, you got the interchangeable arms, which is pretty normal for Ultimate Editions, but not normal to not have hands, so I found it very strange. And then here's the jacket that the arms are supposed to go with. They pop in there, and then they go into the arm socket itself. But the jacket has got the collar, some texturing there. It's got one little string that goes around the back that ties and it goes in, and it overhangs like a little loop there. Almost looks like a dragon or like a lizard scaling on the back. Obviously the collar, and then there is no sleeves because the sleeves are the actual arms. But it's not a super stiff rubber piece. It's nice and movable and everything. Pretty nice. Overall, a pretty nice jacket. Honestly, I can't get over this dragon / lizard pattern. Then he comes with the Uncle Howdy hat. I feel like this is one of the more iconic parts of his look, is the top hat he wears. So it's just your I don't know, typical old western black top hat that has a brown rope or something around it, and then it has 3 silver circles in the front, and the back has nothing besides obviously the rope that's tied around it. Then he comes with the iconic lantern that Bray Wyatt always came out with. This is an all black one. Bray Wyatt usually came out with a black one or a brown one. Obviously it's the clear plastic for the glass, the old school lantern. Really cool. Bends up and down so you can pose it different ways. But a nice little add-on piece. So he comes with 3 heads. One's already on him, and 2 interchangeables. This one is the open mouth, happy or I don't know, laughing type face. His beard's got a little whitish gray tone to it. And then obviously you can see part of his face, and then this is the mask he wears. And then the fake white mustache, fake white eyebrows on the mask. And then the wig that is connected to the mask, which comes down. It's like a light grayish tan with some white streaks into it. But it looks pretty good. This is also another open head, but this one kind of looks like he looks disgusted or angry. Same beard and everything, same expression on the face, because obviously the mask is not going to change. I forgot to point out there's 2 silver like bolts on each side. Obviously it's not going into his head, but I think it's honestly where they connect the black string. But then you have the wig that covers it up. So now onto the figure itself. He has just plain black, like tall wrestling boots on that have the ankle movement, toe bending like movement. Then he has black pants that has like overlaps. I don't know if this is supposed to be chaps or it's shorts that overlaps. I never really paid that close attention to Uncle Howdy's gear. Also, he doesn't wrestle that much. He usually just sits at ringside while everybody else wrestles. But you got the white checkered, not white, that's more like a light grayish, green almost, checkered with the black pattern and everything there. Black belt with a silver belt buckle. Black, then you just got your little black loops. But knees bend pretty good. Your typical hip movement. It's not stiff. I've had a couple of recent Ultimate Editions pretty stiff, but these are nice and loose. Then we have, he has like a black, it's not a I would say it's like a button-up shirt, but it's like no collar. I don't even know how to describe this shirt. But he's got a black shirt that's sleeveless. It has a bunch of silver like buttons on it. And this is the thing I've noticed on the most recent Ultimate Editions, like the CM Punk. I did not get it, but I saw in videos how much the shoulders stick out. I don't like that. I feel like it looks fakey how much the shoulder sticks out. But he's got your typical just normal size arms, double jointed arms and everything. Nothing on it, no tattoos. Mic holding hand, and then this side has a cool like arm guard, which pretty much what the Fiend would wear. So it has texturing like laces across. You can see the skin tone and the silver goes on the back and the front, black lacing as well. This one's actually textured on, while this one is painted on. I think if you take this off, yeah, you can slide this right off. So this is a little odd that they had this as a tan logo, like tan for his skin tone, while you can just slide it right off and slide it right back on. But whatever. You got the red and black there, and then you have the glove that connects to it, which is the same glove as the open hand. It's just now as a mic holding hand, and also says Bray. And then on the back, if you lift up the hair, there's nothing on the back of his shirt. He's got the butterfly joints. And then the last head, the third head, which is just like your kind of like generic look, like gritting his teeth together. Obviously the mask is not going to change because it's a mask. Same color beard and everything, and the hair all comes down forward over his shoulders, and the back same way it drapes down. So I took the head off, and you can see here the shirt actually comes up as like a V right here and opens up there. All right, so here he is all like dressed up. I have his jacket on and the jacket arms on, and then he's holding the lantern. He's got the hat on. I got the different head on, like the open mouth, like excited one. So my biggest gripe about this figure is so cool. Looks absolutely awesome, super cool. Look how much you can see his skin there, like, and obviously the jacket is black, so the arms, it looks so goofy. I wish they would have painted the inside there or something black and not have its skin tone, even though if it would have been a little inaccurate. I feel like most people, when they get this, they're going to pose it like this, or they're going to use it for something. They're going to keep them like this. I don't think they're going to have them with the actual skin tone arms, at least. So I feel like that looks bad. It bothers me, but I'm like, if you pose it on a shelf like this, like you just have it like this, you really can't see it. But if you angle it at all, you can see it like very clearly, and that's gonna bother me. I'll be using this mainly for like the weekend review setups. So yeah, it's gonna be visible, which is kind of annoying. But overall, this figure is super cool, super toy. It's a very unique figure. And honestly, in my opinion, this is what Ultimate Editions are made for. Like crazy cool, like toyetic figure guys like this. Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing all the White Six being like different Ultimate Editions, even though some of them aren't really, I guess, built to be Ultimate Editions. I feel like Eric Rowan's character could be with like the hammer and everything. Obviously Uncle Howdy, and then I feel like the rest of them honestly could be elites because they're giving them enough effort and they get all their stuff. But this is a total like perfect Ultimate Edition type figure. The only thing I have against it is that you can see the skin and the jacket. But overall, awesome figure, super cool, great like first time in the line for Uncle Howdy the character. Obviously this is not the first time in the line for the person that's his, because Bo Dallas has had multiple figures. But overall, awesome figure. Highly recommend it. If you're a Wyatt 6 fan, this is a must. If you're a Bray Wyatt fan, I feel like this is a must because this works. You either can put them with the Wyatt 6, or you can put them with Bray Wyatt. So I would say if you're a Wyatt 6 or a Bray Wyatt fan, this is a must-get figure. And if you just want to get current roster people, this is definitely a must-get figure, obviously, because it's current roster. And honestly, if you're just getting cool figures, I highly recommend this because this figure is awesome. But this is your W. Make sure to like, subscribe, stay tuned for wrestling figure content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.